Welcome to Ric's Corner, brought to you by Old School Labs, the brand I trust and the only one I put my name to. Use my code drasin12 on the link below.
Welcome to Ric's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
You do.
All right, welcome to Ric's Corner. I have PATRISHA Summerland back. She stopped by to pay me a visit and clean my litter box and take my trash out. So that was helpful. But we were just sitting around talking about friends and family and life in general and things, how they move on, and we have distance from people that we don't want to be distant from. And it's really sad because I went to memorial for Jeff Everson last week, who passed away at the age of 69, I believe. And he was a very well-known bodybuilder, owned Planet Muscle magazine, and just had a good name for himself, and now he's gone, like so many other people. And there were a lot of people there from the 80s who had things to say, and his ex-wife Corey said some really nice things about him, and I guess she still loves him very much, and they were good friends. So you have to understand that life is short, and you're here for a journey, and the journey could end at any time for any number of reasons. I had a friend of mine's dad who died just last week, and he's 10 years younger than me, out of nowhere had a heart attack. So I was saying that you got to stay close with your family and friends because you never know when your time is up, and families have a way of spreading out to their own things once they grow up, right?
That is true, yeah. They kind of branch off and they have their own kids, and you know, our kids have kids, and
yeah,
they kind of forget what made them, which is us.
Yeah.
Right? We're the parents and grandparents. We love them and we want the best for them, but we also want to be visited and being able to share and care and talk to them because, again, we don't know. Any of us can go. Anything could happen at any time of the day, moment, whatever, but the point is that family should be number one. Yes,
and friends too, for that matter, because PATRISHA and I have a long history of going to gyms back in the day, and people were a lot closer, I think. The camaraderie was really something else back down in Venice, and some of those gyms like that. We hung together, we played together, we did everything together, and it was fun. Now as time moves on, people don't even talk to each other in the gym. They got headsets on and cell phones and not paying attention to anything except texting people while they're working out, so they don't make new friends. And I think friends are important. And weekend comes along and I want to go out to a movie or I want to do dinner or something. I can't call one of my guy friends and say let's go because nobody will leave the house. I don't feel like going out. You know, it's like it's changed so much.
Yeah.
So you have to really step out and try to make yourself available and try to get things to do. But you know, the guys I knew in bodybuilding who were close friends of mine, good portion of them are gone. They just didn't last, and that's really too bad because bodybuilding is supposed to be healthy.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be healthy, and why is
because I'll tell you why. Because it's not healthy. It's a lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle of heavy dieting and drugs and training, which make you look good, but doesn't necessarily mean you're good.
Yeah, well, it takes a beating on the internals.
It does.
A lot of push-pull in the body, you know, muscles. Let's face it, you know, we weren't born as bodybuilders or to take all that overexertion. And a lot of bodybuilders really overexert themselves.
Yep.
And the body can only take so much.
Well, I know this much. I've been through a lot of injuries from wrestling.
Yeah.
And if it hadn't been for working out and keeping my circulation going and going to the gym, I'd be in a lot worse shape. I think it definitely helps you recover from sicknesses and illnesses that are debilitating and injuries because you're moving around, you're exercising your body. It's like having a car out in my carport that could sit there for a year and all the bushings wear out because there's no motion going on.
Right.
Everything gets rusty and stiff and old. So you got to keep that body moving all the time. And even if it's just anything light, just some sort of exercise, it'll work. But you got to continue to do it.
You just get from the bed to the couch. You know, even that's a walk. You got to keep moving.
Right, not getting from the bed to the kitchen in the morning is a struggle with his leg, but I still do it, and I get there and I work my way through it. Now the other thing is that when you're older, not that we are,
No.
But maybe we are a little bit. It's much more difficult to stay in shape. You have to kind of re-gear yourself to thinking what you can do and what you can't do. You can't do what you did when you were 25, and don't even try it. It's not worth it. And who cares anyway? I don't want to lift 150-pound dumbbells on inclines anymore. I just don't feel like even picking them up. Not that I even could. Yeah. But back then, that was a big thing to me. And a lot of you guys write in 50, 60, 70 years old and want to get back in shape. I am going to come out with a book about being fit over 50 and tell you what works for me for my age, and I've had quite a bit good results with it. And it's not really heavy lifting, but it's not light either. It's not a lot of reps. It's, you know, it's really weird. My favorite reps are like 7. Isn't that odd?
Wow.
Not 8 or 10, but 7.
Wow. Or even 20, is it?
I tried that.
20.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no.
It's too much. I don't get anything out of it. And there's those that do. You just got to find your groove and see what works for you. I made my best progress on 7 reps, 4 sets of 7 reps, and then on to something else and something else. So you might want to try that and see how it works. The hardest thing, as I've said before, is your homework, and that's eating.
Yeah, that's the most important, is what you put in.
Just like you just had Arby's.
Oh gosh, but I did have a turkey gyro.
Okay.
How about that? So that was the alternative from one of that, like I like to say, fake beef, because it doesn't. It's like paper thin, and I can't. If I'm going to eat meat, I'm going to eat meat.
Not the real deal.
Oh, God, yeah.
I saw this movie Shazam last week, and the star of the movie was on the news this morning talking about how he trained for, I think he said 18 months, 6 days a week, and he said the hardest part was dieting. He said I had to eat all the time, no matter what, I had to eat something. That kid looked good. He looked like a full-fledged bodybuilder, and first I thought it was a bodysuit, and then when I saw him today, I realized that he actually was in good shape.
Wow. Well, what was he? Well, he's probably protein shakes and things.
Well, it was Shazam, you know, he's a superhero, so he had to, it was protein shakes. And
building up on the Met. Remember the Met Rex? We always, that was the big thing. Let's get the vanilla. Oh, I'll take the chocolate. Oh, the good old days.
No, the Met Rex was good, but hot stuff was even better. And then they took the hot stuff off the market.
Thank you.
Because they had something in the formula that wasn't supposed to be there that was making you grow. But I don't think you can find that anymore. But it had a good flavor to it. So I would definitely say stay close with your family and friends. Yeah. If you can get them to go to the gym with you and partake in your exercises and things you enjoy, you'll be helping them and helping yourself. There was a kid in the gym that just brought his dad. He said his dad's never worked out, and I think he's close to 70 now, and he joined the gym. And he's never felt better since he's doing something.
See, and that's good.
Yeah, and he's working out with his son, so that makes it even better.
It's more inspiring. Yes.
I've tried that with a couple of my sons and my daughter, and one of them kind of stuck. The other one wasn't too sure, and my daughter says about once every 3 months should do a workout with me. But that's okay. It's not for everybody, but as long as you do something. I guess that the yoga thing's big.
Yoga's good. God, now they've got a butt yoga. There's so many yogas that's coming out. That one looks kind of tough, but yeah.
Speaking of butts, what's the deal with all these girls like filming their butts in the gym?
I don't know.
Since you're a girl, you tell me.
Goodness, I used to get mine filmed quite often. After all, back in the day, the tight end, the NFL, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to do that now. But let me see.
Why is that the total object in the gym is to stand there when you're training and film your butt?
Right. I don't know. Again, it goes back to the cell phone, the vanity with that. But when we were in the gym back in the day, none of that happened. We were like working out and we're talking to people.
Yeah.
Like, how's your day? What are you doing? You know, now it's like this.
I'm afraid to walk in front of somebody. I see they had a camera propped up on a bench taking pictures of themselves while they were working out a video. And aiming their butt towards it and checking it out. I thought, what is the point?
Yeah,
must be an Instagram popularity poll.
That's it.
Well, I'm going to take my butt.
Whose butt? Who's got a best J-Lo butt? I don't know.
But you do see that a lot. And it just detracts from the rest of the gym. Someone will say to me, oh, you got all those nice girls in the gym. I don't even see them. I'm not there for that.
No.
I'm there to work out hard and get out of there. And
you got to be serious and get in there. It's not about, picking up on the opposite sex. I mean, granted, it's great to meet people, like-minded people that are doing what you're doing. But there's a time and place for it, Not when you're in an intense workout. Wait maybe till afterwards again. But you can't even do that because guess what? they're on their phone. They're already talking to 50,000 people. You know, tick, 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 tick. Yeah.
Back in the 80s, they called the gyms the dating bars of the 80s because people would meet in gyms and they'd go out, which is actually it's a great place.
That was kind of good.
You know, you're sweaty and you're messed up, and then you don't look your best, but that's okay to meet somebody like that. Then there's no expectations. You know, when in the bar you have the dark light, and you just don't know what you're looking at.
It's so messed up. What kind of way, Rick?
No,
but
messed up? Well, I'll tell you why. Because back those days when we'd go down to Marina Del Rey, which was a hot spot.
Yeah.
If I met a girl in the bar and it was dark, I'd pull her outside where the security guy was and put her under the light.
So you could see her.
And if she didn't pass my light test, throw the fish back in the ocean. We did that a lot.
Let her go down the sea.
We
Bye.
had a lot of fun with that. But nowadays, you know, the gym is the best place to really see somebody. Of course.
Yeah, but they may not see you because they're, you know, engulfed in their phone. So, unfortunately. And they're even looking on their phone how to do an exercise now, if you noticed.
Well, I'm going to come out with a video, some sort of thing where no matter who's in the gym, it pops up. That's me.
Yeah, the Rick is here. Wait a minute. He's here. Where's he on my phone?
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
So what would be your advice to someone like all these people that go to the gyms and have family and friends and just want their life close with everybody?
Well, what I try to do with my daughter, Shayna, and I know you're going to watch this, I ask her to, let's go on a hike. Let's do a hike or walk. Even if you can't get to the gym together, go on a walk around the block and talk. You know, get the exercise in that way, you know. And it goes back to that sad because everyone's doing their own thing. They have their family and they have their friends, and their friends kind of, you know, seem to be more important. And it's sad because we're the parents. Like, don't forget about us. We're here. We want to sit and talk to you, even if it's for 20 minutes. Make us feel loved, and we did something good here, you know? Don't run away from us.
That's funny, because I told my daughter, let's go on a hike. We'll start here. You start over there, and I'll drive all the way around the other side and meet you in my car. That way I don't have to walk.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, train hard. Make sure you're eating properly. I do help a lot of people with their diets and their workouts who ask me, and I have an online program if you want to try it, but it's basically simple stuff. You can figure it out yourself. You know, just basically basic workouts, basic exercises that we did in old school. And diet is take one meal at a time, make sure it's a good high protein diet, and take each one after that the same way. And they ask about carbs. What do you mean no carbs? Well, I have carbs, but back when I was really ripped, I had no carbs, and so I would eat fats.
Yeah.
And then Sunday was the day that you would kind of splurge on everything. And I never go crazy with that either because I felt so bloated and fat after that. Even though you don't get fat in one day.
No, it's a build-up. Well, if you eat a lot of sugar, you do. You can
well, what happens is you just get a lot of bloat. And then the next day, it's gone. And by Tuesday, if you did it on a Sunday, you're back in your decent shape. Now, if you did this every day, it'd be a different story. Yeah. Like I saw a lot of guys training for shows, and then they'd have the show, and that whole week they'd eat everything they get their hands on, and then the following week they actually look better.
Yeah,
muscles filled out.
Yeah.
So, but you don't want to do it all the time. I mean, I had a piece of coffee cake today at Starbucks.
I had the banana nut bread.
I love it, and I had this first piece in a week. And I feel a little guilty eating it, and I thought, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm not competing at my age anymore. No. I can eat something.
If you can't enjoy the things in life as far as that goes, when you're craving something, that's important. You know, indulge. It's not a sin to do that.
Well, I had some ice cream in there on Sunday. I had some ice cream in the refrigerator. It's been sitting in the carton there for 2 years, I think, maybe longer.
It's probably iced over now.
It was iced over on top, but the bottom was still good. So I guess, I don't know, I had an upset stomach that night.
No wonder why.
You think it was the ice cream?
I think so.
I never thought that it went bad.
You know, Starbucks, I love it, but God, the calories, when you look at what you drink with the Starbucks, I do, because I get the mocha latte, you know, all the fancy, smanty, yummy caramel lattes.
Oh, no, they have a new drink today. They gave out samples.
Was it the cinnamon one?
No, it was a strawberry lemonade with pineapple in it.
With pineapple?
Oh, my God, was that
sounds really good.
Oh, was that good?
With no coffee, though. That's their fruit
No,
juice.
there's no coffee.
No. I'm the coffee girl, but yeah, it racks up the calories.
Oh, one more thing.
Be careful with that.
For all of you out here, I don't know if anybody's ever tried the bulletproof coffee, but it has to do with putting butter in your coffee because the butter acts as an energy source and burns fat along with MCT oil. And so if anybody knows anything about it, write a comment on it if you tried it, if it worked for you, if you used it. But I read some really good reviews on it, and apparently the butter doesn't taste
It doesn't taste like butter? Because I don't like the taste of butter.
In the coffee, it doesn't change it much. But it does help give you a ton of energy and burn body fat. Bulletproof coffee.
I'll be down.
So I'd like to hear your thoughts on that one because it's something new. It hasn't been around the whole time, but it'd be interesting to find out.
Yeah, I see it out there everywhere, but I haven't tried it. Yeah,
You gotta keep dodging the bullets.
Yeah. We do that anyway in everyday life, right?
Yeah, in this city you do.
Yeah.
All right, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you enjoyed the video brought to you by Old School Labs. Use my discount code DRASIN12 on the link below at oldschoollabs.com. Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Ric Drasin, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, ricdrasin.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Ric's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.